What occurred just now? The market has seen a significant reversal. All circumstances changed abruptly. Individuals are experiencing panic. An analyst indicated that suspicious activity is occurring. Are they deceiving us? BlackRock's substantial accumulation resumes. This may alter the future of Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu may soon eliminate many zeros. What is occurring? What am I discussing? Allow me to explain. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. What is occurring? Recently, Shiba Inu had a significant surge, ascending rapidly, generating an extraordinary level of enthusiasm. Individuals were ultimately exhaling with relief, sensing that they had just recuperated from the severe losses endured in recent weeks. Following an interminable period of seeing the decline of Shiba Inu, this resurgence has rekindled optimism. Social media was abuzz, traders were exultant, and for the first time in some time, it appeared like Shiba Inu had finally extricated itself from the negative trend. However, today presents an entirely another narrative. The vibe has shifted, and not positively. The value of Shiba Inu has abruptly declined, and the trust that was previously accumulating is now transforming into skepticism. Investors are taken aback, attempting to comprehend the recent developments. Some are paralyzed, uncertain whether to persist or to mitigate their losses before conditions deteriorate further. Some individuals are in denial, anticipating that this is only a little decline before another surge. Additionally, there are others who have seen this occurrence repeatedly. They acknowledge the volatility of the cryptocurrency market, but they remain intrigued. Is this only another difficult phase, or is a more significant event occurring? The apprehension is resurfacing once again. The enthusiasm that once generated excitement is now transforming into reluctance. However, the key point is as follows. This may perhaps be a temporary obstacle. An expert believes Shiba Inu is poised for a significant resurgence. Ali Martinez, a prominent market analyst, said that Shiba Inu continues to maintain its position above a significant support level. Should purchasers re-enter the market, a substantial 50% increase may occur. He said that a rally towards a much higher price may be possible if momentum increases. What do you think? Moments ago, Shiba Inu momentarily fell below that critical threshold, but then rebounded swiftly. This indicates that this price range is a significant conflict area for buyers and sellers. Another expert, Jevin Marks, is similarly optimistic. Approximately 1 week before, he said that Shiba Inu continues to adhere to a breakout trend that started in late 2022. Should that trend persist, he forecasts that Shiba Inu might surge by around 500%, a development that would fundamentally alter the landscape. Should it occur, the overall sentiment about Shiba Inu will change abruptly. However, not all individuals are persuaded that a demonstration is imminent. One significant concern. Shibarium seems to be diminishing in momentum. At the beginning of the year, it processed millions of transactions daily. However, recently, that number has diminished to only a fraction of its previous value. That is a significant decline. This may indicate a decline in network use or a waning interest in the ecosystem. What are the subsequent steps? Some experts predict an imminent breakthrough, but others anticipate more decline beforehand. The pertinent inquiry is whether the bulls will assert themselves and assume dominance. Are we anticipating another decline prior to the subsequent significant movement? However, here is the astonishing aspect. A substantial quantity of Shiba Inu has abruptly vanished from circulation, leaving the community in astonishment. In the last 24 hours, a significant portion of the meme currency supply has been incinerated, rendering those tokens permanently inaccessible in wallets that cannot be retrieved. Shiba Burn reports that tens of millions of Shiba Inu have been eradicated within a few transactions. The most extreme aspect. 2 of the transactions constituted virtually the whole, occurring inside a single hour. It seemed as if someone abruptly accelerated the combustion process. This kind of abrupt action always stimulates discussion among individuals. Does this indicate a renewed interest in diminishing supply? Or was it only a singular occurrence? Currently, all eyes are observing to see if this trend persists or whether it was really a transient occurrence. However, you may still be questioning what is transpiring. What factors are influencing the current fluctuations in Shiba Inu's price? Let us reassess and consider the broader context. Bitcoin remains the focal point, as is customary. What do you suppose? Bitcoin saw a decline, and Shiba Inu mirrored this downturn. Today, the value of Bitcoin has fallen to the mid-80K area, reflecting the abrupt downturn in the whole cryptocurrency market. What is the rationale for this? What is the underlying cause of this? Former U.S. President Donald Trump has significantly impacted the cryptocurrency sector with the substantial meeting. Despite the anticipation for more excitement, the situation unexpectedly shifted. Herein is the astonishing aspect. An analyst observed an anomaly. Immediately after the conference, Trump made an audacious declaration. Do not sell your Bitcoin. That ought to have served as a confidence enhancer, correct? A signal that he is unequivocally endorsing cryptocurrency. Not quite. What happened subsequently? All individuals have sold. The analyst issued a comment. Screenshot of Bitcoin's price chart showing a significant sell-off occurring immediately after Trump's comments. What is the caption? Another rug featuring Trump. This is a fraudulent scheme. It is peculiar. Was this really a coincidence, or was there a deeper underlying cause? Were major stakeholders already strategizing to divest, using the summit's buzz to facilitate an optimal exit? Is there an undisclosed occurrence transpiring behind the curtain that the public is unaware of? This leads us back to Shiba Inu. Whenever Bitcoin exhibits such movement, Shiba Inu often mirrors it. It resembles a domino effect. When Bitcoin declines, meme currencies have a more significant downturn. That is precisely what we are now seeing. However, the significant inquiry is as follows. If Bitcoin was purportedly receiving support, why did its value decline? Are we being deceived? Is there a significant revelation that remains undisclosed? If this was intended to be a favorable occurrence for cryptocurrency, why does it seem that the contrary has occurred? What are the implications for Shiba Inu in the next days? Conversely, while ordinary investors are engaging in panic selling, major players are doing the reverse strategy. Consider BlackRock, the largest asset management firm globally. Following the liquidation of a substantial quantity of Bitcoin during the preceding week, they have now reversed their strategy and begun purchasing once again. This action halted a series of Bitcoin withdrawals, preventing a potential third consecutive day of capital exiting crypto ETFs. What is the significance of this? When institutions such as BlackRock begin accumulating assets, it is often not coincidental. These individuals do not engage in emotional decision-making. They act upon seeing opportunity. They were generating billions few days before. However, at this moment, they are now making purchases. Certain observers believe this may indicate a resurgence of institutional investment. What happens when substantial capital begins to reinvest in Bitcoin? Shiba Inu is in pursuit. If this really marks the beginning of another surge of institutional purchasing, it may indicate that today's decline is only an optimal precursor to forthcoming developments. Herein is the matter. Regardless of the tumultuous circumstances, Shiba Inu investors remain resolute. They have encountered this before. They recall 2021, when Shiba Inu transitioned from a mere meme currency to executing an extraordinary rise, transforming some early investors into billionaires. Such past is difficult to erase from memory. This is precisely why several individuals continue to stay on, anticipating the next significant shift. One price objective consistently emerges, representing a potentially transformative return for early investors. Certain experts believe it is feasible. In 2024, Crypto Sheriff forecasted that Shiba Inu was poised for another significant surge after the breakout from a critical pattern. Another cryptocurrency YouTuber, Luxide Crypto, said that substantial investors were accumulating assets and resistance levels were beginning to diminish, indicating potential momentum accumulation. Certainly, not all individuals are persuaded. Nevertheless, Shiba Inu holders are reluctant to relinquish their assets. They have seen the capabilities of this coin and are anticipating another significant surge. What is your perspective on this matter? Please leave a comment below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.